Hello guys, today I am showing you a review on the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro, or the last Intel MacBook Pro. First, before I start, I have the 2.6 gigahertz Intel Core, i7 with Intel UHD graphic, and the AMD Radeon Pro 5300M with 4 gigabytes of VRAM and 16 gigabytes of RAM. I am running macOS Sequoia 15.1 with Windows 10 Dual Boot, but I will talk about it after. First, I will start with the exterior part of the MacBook Pro. On the left side, there is two USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 3 that can go up to 40 gigabits per second. Now on the right side, there is also two USB-C ports with Thunderbolt 3 support and also an 3.5 audio port. Now I will talk about the screen. It's a really good 4K display with excellent colors and good brightness. The only problem is that it lacks ProMotion technology that make the screen go to 120 frames per second. So the screen of this MacBook is at 60 frames per second on the maximum. Having a 16-inch screen is the best thing I can have because unlike the 13-inch version at the right, you can use 2 to 3 apps at the same time completely fine. The first month, it's a little complicated with the size of it if you had a 13-inch version before, but after it's really good. If you compare its size to the 13-inch version, you can see how it's a lot larger but not a lot more heavy. The battery is still good. If you do light work, you can go to 10 hours without any problems, but at the moment you start doing something more intensive, it can barely go for 3 hours. I don't imagine if I had the i9 version. After the battery, I can talk about the heat of it. When doing light work, the heat is not a problem, no fan noise, but the moment you open Xcode or a 3D app, like Blender or Final Cut Pro, the heat is here, but I still don't know why. It's a start the fan at around 90 degrees Celsius or 194 degrees Fahrenheit. The Mac will be extremely hot and then start the fan. Why not before? I think it's to have less fan noise, but I don't know. But when it starts spinning, it pull out the heat whiteout, any problems. Now let's talk about the touch bar. Personally, I really like it, and I think it's an error from Apple to have removed it from the new MacBook. They could just left it and add a function key row below. It can display a lot of apps control in different apps, like Final Cut Pro, Word, Photo, Finder, Safari, and a lot more. And the brightness control, I think it's better to have a slider. Having the possibility to customize it, it's perfect for me. Now let's talk about the keyboard. This is the first MacBook to bring back the old style of keyboard instead of the butterfly style of keyboard that we had from 2016. Now let's talk about the best thing that this MacBook Pro has: native Windows support with the official Boot Camp app. Watch how I am just holding Option on startup to boot into Windows. You see, it's a normal Windows. I can go to Settings. You can hold Option to have the functions key appear. Even it is not very practical, but honestly, who use those keys a lot anyway? And now watch how I go back into Mac OS. This is the end of the video. Thanks you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.